once again, thank you for watching the Sewing Doctor. And today I have a 7700 QCP machine. This machine is completely crazy. I try myself before I make the video, and the skipping stitches like crazy. Even you try to go single straight stitch, you could go anything and skipping stitches all the time. What could be wrong with it? I don't know. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna try to see if I could explain you the easiest way to do it. I'm gonna open up the machine complete. I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna step by step show you exactly what happened. Remember, me, the Sewing Doctor, I try to be clear. I try to be understandable. I try to make it easier for you. So I'm gonna jump into it and see why this machine is skipping stitches. Definitely not used to see on the Janome machine, that kind of issue. So I'm gonna jump into it. Once it's done, I'm gonna show you again. Thank you for watching the Sewing Doctor. Let's jump into it. Okay, so this is a Memory Craft 7700 that came into the shop, and looks like a very nice machine. Just want to show you. Look at this. That's completely no good. So the customer said the machine is making a big noise, skipping stitches, breaking the needle. So something is not right here. Especially in Janome, you don't get to see that very often. So I have to go inside and see what's going on. Like I said, a great looking machine. Look at this. It's very nice and fancy. That's good. Love that. So once I'm done with it, I'm gonna check these stitches. It probably has a beautiful stitching inside. Yeah, Memory Craft horizontal from Janome. So I'm gonna go inside, open it up, see what's going on here. But it's not right. This is not right at all. The Sewing Doctor in New York with another one working here. I'm gonna open up and see what's going on. There's some issues with the timing, so let me jump into it. So here I'm gonna show you pretty clear as much as I could with this. But you're gonna see the needles all the way on the left side, and you definitely want, just when the hook is coming, you gotta have the point of the hook just when you start to see the point of the hook on the other side. That's when you have to be just about 1 millimeter on top of the needle eye. The way it was before, when the needle was at that position there, this point of the hook was already sitting on top of it. You don't want that. This is exactly how you want it. Don't look at the right side. You see the right side, how fast it is? It's very, very fast, correct? You see? But when I go to the other side, now I'm gonna see that the point of the hook is just, when I start looking at the point of the hook right there, I want to have the needle bar at 1 millimeter, because you don't want to change the timing on the actual hook. The needle bar was too low on this case. So when it was at that position, there was like 3 millimeters in between the eye and the point of the hook, and you don't want that. This is how you wanted it. You want, remember, when that point of the hook starts to show, it has to be right on top of the eye. Before, the needle bar was dropped down. This is the screw right there to lower the needle bar. This is a clamp that holds the needle bar. So the needle bar was too low. It was very, very low. And that's why when the needle was coming out, the point on the hook was about 3 millimeters on top of the eye of the needle. You don't want that, all right? So, timing is the same. The timing is not gonna change anything. But if you see that the needle is going too much down, almost touching the bottom plate of the actual hook, that's a reason why you're gonna start looking. Oh wait, the needle bar is too low. It's almost touching the bottom part of the plastic gear right here. It's not good. So just raise it up a little bit. You said this is a 2.0 wrench that I use. Stitches are all perfect. You can see everything. It's good. Everything is good to go. So the machine is 100% perfect now. Okay, so this is the Memory Craft machine 7700 QCP. When this machine came in, you saw this videos that I show you that they're actually skipping stitches all the time in this type of material, on any type of material. So you keep in mind, like I was saying before, when you're gonna be working on a timing on the machine, it must be the needle all the way to the left. I just repeat that because that's what makes the most sense. The easiest way to understand the needle height on the machine. It's very complicated, and if you go by the books, the book is going to say you got to go flush with the needle, 7.5 millimeters top and bottom, 7.7, 7.1, whatever, different machines, different models. But the best way getting the height on the needle bar, it's make sure you time your machine And when you have the needle away to the left, when the hook is coming, you gotta bring the hook and the needle just the point, just past the height of the needle, and 1 millimeters, if you want, or maybe a 16th of an inch there, and that's it. The height on the needle bar is gonna be perfect. They both gonna work fine. If you have it too high, you won't be able to find the timing. If the needle bar is too low, you're gonna have the timing too fast. So if you combine them both, then the needle bar and the actually hook point, you'll be fine. Thank you for watching again. The Sewing Doctor in New York, just a great machine. Definitely Janome makes great machines, and this is one of the best one made. The Memory Grab 7700, great machine, hundreds of different stitches. A great overall machine. Everything, it has a lot of different stitches there. It's a great machine. Thank you for watching the Sewing Doctor in New York. Thank you guys for continuous support. I'm very glad that you continue signing in and getting subscribed to my channel. If you have a question, you have anything, just I tried to be as much clear as I could so you can understand everything. Sewing Doctor in New York. Bye bye again.